Well, here we are. I promised myself that I would document this day and the forthcoming weeks, actually, because it's been a big move. I know it's going to seem in the next few weeks a really big move to move into this narrowboat wide beam barge, and I'm doing it from the perspective of the fact that, you know, I've been a land dweller all these years, and so far I've only had a boating holiday. So, you know, to get to the stage where I'm actually moving in to a barge is a big thing. And it's been, you know, up until now, it's actually been really interesting because there's a lot of terminology that you don't understand that people assume you understand, and there are a lot of misconceptions about it, and some of it's been very amusing. That, you know, people have asked me questions about whether I have electricity, or you know, whether I'll move about all the time, or whether I stay in one place, and you know, it's be quite fun, I think, just to have a look at some of those misconceptions, and you know, by showing people how it actually works, if possible. So this is the entrance to the boat. As you see, it's got this rather elegant canopy, which, you know, thank God on a morning like this is absolutely pissing it down, and at some point I'm going to have to start moving my stuff in, which I'm not looking forward to. But first of all, I'm just going to come in, do a bit of tidying around, and it's been left in extremely good condition, but I just want to sort of clean things up a bit, because knowing me, it's probably the only time I'll do it, so I may as well do it now. I think we're looking at the immersion heater, so I'm going to put that on. And to see, when you come in, you've got some dials and stuff like that. This is the central heating here. I've got to work out how to do that, and at the moment I think it's off. So I don't know, perhaps I'll put the power on there if I can. It says on. Where did it say on? Timer on. So, oh yeah, see, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not showing you. Yeah, I mean, the central heating is actually more sophisticated than the house I've just left. You can sort of set it to various days of the week and different times of days of the week. So I'm looking at the timer, and I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be showing you this. So I don't actually know what to do with that. I'm going to have to ask someone about that. Probably the person I bought the boat from is extremely nice, but not very technically minded, and I didn't, to be honest, get a really very good explanation of how that works. So it's quite good to have a look at this while there's nothing in it, I guess. And it's finding the focus quite difficult in here. I've decided to use this little camcorder. I mean, I am actually by profession a filmmaker, but I like the idea of using this little camcorder. Firstly, because it's very easy to move around, doesn't take up any space, but you know, it's just so convenient. I don't really have to think about it. It's all just on full auto, and I'm not really working in the same way I normally work with cameras. So this is the kitchen. Not much in here at the moment. As you see, there's apart from the cupboards, there's a stove, which is a gas stove, gas hob and everything. Some, you know, nice fitted cupboards. Very nice wooden surface on, and there's kind of linoleum floor, I guess. And in here, to the back of the kitchen, there's an airing cupboard. I think you can probably see that. Let's just have a look out the window. I mean, this is one of the attractions, surely, isn't it? I mean, that's the back garden, if you like, of Hampton Court Palace, which really can't be a bad outlook, and particularly in the summer, I must say. I'm really looking forward to it. So moving in, I mean, it looks pretty much like could be a flat, I suppose. You know, it's not that small. It's 10 foot wide. A narrow boat, sort of fashion style canal narrow boat is 6 foot wide, and this one is 10 foot wide. A few little bits to sort out there. There's a TV, and there's a stove, which I guess is a more traditional feature of a barge. There's this light here which has a special name. I can't remember what it is. It's a something hatch. Yeah, radiators. I've shown you the central heating. Put the immersion on, and there are quite a lot of radiators, so when I do want to put that on, I can. There's a sort of electric circuit board up here. I can't really get the camera in. It's quite small down this corridor, but I know I need to put something on here. I need to put the water pump on, otherwise I won't be able to use the water. Everything else, it's the shower pump is off, but I won't be using the shower right now. Just looks like everything else is on, that should be, so that's cool. At the moment I'm looking out to this little working tug, because I'm living on a marina, and they make boats, and you know, so that's fine. I mean, I don't mind, it's not occupied, it's right next to me, but it doesn't matter. This is my bedroom. It's you know, it's got, I don't know, 4'6" bed, I suppose, fairly standard bed, and shelves underneath. Not shelves, and drawers, and a sort of cupboard underneath, which actually, like many things, it's a bit like a caravan, I guess. You know, it's very well designed. If we look under the, can you see under there? No, can't see a bloody thing. Well, underneath the bed there's a pretty big storage space, which is as big as the bed itself. And you see in here, let's put this light on. Oh yeah, that makes a little bit of difference. Pretty big built-in wardrobes, really. I mean, I can't see me filling this. I'm not exactly kind of clothes mad person by any means. Quite a lot of space. Storage above, I suppose, if you want it. Then we move into the loo. Let's put the light on. That seems to make a difference to how things look through here. So yeah, there's a washing machine there, and a sink, and there's a bath. So I don't know whether that's a full size, but that's probably not quite full size, but it's a reasonable sized bath, and a shower if you want it. So and then there's the loo, of course. You have to get used to slightly different practices with the loo. You use everything pretty much in the normal way, but the loo has to be pumped out, you know, every month or so, depending on how much you go to the toilet, basically. And if you fill up the sink, there's a little button you have to press to get the water out, because it has to be pumped out. There's the button around there. There's an extractor fan which goes on as soon as the light goes on, so all that's sort of fairly sophisticated. And now we're into the study area. What's happening here? Oh, well, again, I think we need some lights on, otherwise this camera doesn't really respond very well. Yeah, so this is the back end of the boat now, and or well, actually the forward part of the boat, I suppose. And the study area there, good for a laptop and some books. And then that's the outlook from the front of the boat. Another boat next to me. I haven't met those people yet, but I'm sure I will very soon. There's quite a lot of storage in the front of the boat. We'll have a look at that perhaps some other time, because basically it's still hissing it down the river, as you probably can't see. Maybe you can see it's moving really, really fast. And this is the non-tidal part of the Thames, but at the moment it looks like real tide going up there. And there's a little bed there. It's just a single bed. It's quite comfortable, apparently.